Historic day on our long path towards regulation of AI. We are finally approving from the Parliament side the AI Act.
It's called the EU AI Act, a comprehensive artificial intelligence law. Basically, frameworks to control AI.
And it is adopted. Congratulations on this seminal work.
It's a first for the European Union and a first for the world. It's been endorsed by the EU Parliament. Now it just needs a formal approval of EU states. The Act has a simple principle. It wants to make technology human-centric. So the idea is to regulate AI based on its capacity to harm society. The higher the risk, the stricter the rules. First, let's tell you how the Act defines artificial intelligence. A basic definition of AI is computers that do tasks and solve problems like humans. But this Act takes a more detailed approach. It defines it as a machine-based system designed to operate with varying levels of autonomy. That's a lot of tech jargon, but basically it refers to the same things. That also includes chatbots like ChatGPT and Gemini. So how does the bill tackle risks posed by AI systems? The Act ranks AI systems. They can be low risk, mid risk, or high risk. High risk systems include those deployed in banking, schools, or critical infrastructure. They have to be accurate. A human must be overlooking them. Plus, their usage has to be monitored. If they directly affect citizens, they have the right to question these systems. Then there are systems that are prohibited. These are AI systems that can cause harm. They can affect the lives of people. For example, a social scoring system. Basically, systems that classify people based on social behavior or personality. China has one. But it is a strict no for the European Union. Which brings us to systems that are exempted. Not all AI tools come under this Act. For example, AI tools designed for military, defense, or national security. Those designed for science and research are also exempted. Facial recognition tools are allowed, but only for law enforcement. What about deep fakes? The Act aims to tackle that. If content is artificially generated or altered, it needs to be labeled. People, companies, bodies need to flag it. Then there's generative AI. It's the type of artificial intelligence that can create content. Text, imagery, audio, pretty much anything. The likes of ChatGPT and DALL-E. The EU says they must meet specific requirements. They must cooperate with copyright law. They must publish the data they are using to train these systems. Everything must be transparent. What happens if the Act is not followed? There are fines. They range from 7.5 million euros to 35 million euros. There are fines for giving incorrect information to regulators, breaching provisions of the Act, and developing or deploying banned tools. So how have tech companies reacted? It's been a mixed response. Tech companies have welcomed it, but they remain wary about the specifics. The Act will become a law around May. They will then have around 2 years, as implementation will begin from 2025 only. So companies still have time. While the EU is a trendsetter when it comes to this AI Act, the US mandates AI developers to share data with the government. China has also introduced a patchwork of AI laws. As we realize the dangers of AI, other countries now might follow suit.